Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Straight Outta Content brought to you by Flash Custom Transfers. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to check resolution of a pre-made gang sheet that you might have received from somebody. So in order to do this, you do need Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop. You can do this in Photoshop, but I prefer Illustrator. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So if you checked out my last video, I showed you guys how to build a website using Big Cartel. Okay, yep. So in the last video, or the live that I just did, we built a website using Big Cartel. And again, it's just an example of a gang sheet and everything that I created using Canva. I took this image right here from Etsy, added to it. It looks really good, looks really professional. I got this description. We did this in ChatGPT, knocked that out. So boom. So in today's video, we're going to show you how to, after you build your website to drop ship our product, our Flash Custom Transfers product, you are going to want to learn how to set up this gang sheet. And again, you cannot do it you cannot do it in Canva. Although you can make that awesome image here in Canva, you cannot check the resolution of a low quality image in Canva. And I'll show you guys that right now. So whenever you get an image from somebody's email or something like that, I'm gonna go ahead and use TexasQ. I'm not gonna show his information. I'm just gonna go into the email. I think it should have done, yep. So now we got the image, right? And TexasQ knows that this image is bad quality. Him and I, we were on live together not too long ago. And in the live, he mentioned that he started some AI images and he deleted the background and he wanted to print them, but every time he wanted to print them, the resolution was really poor quality. So you guys will definitely get this a lot whenever you guys are creating your own gang sheet for people. If you're flipping our sheets, which is what we definitely want you to do, purchase our sheets low and then sell them at a profit to somebody else, or start taking your own jobs and create your own brand. In this example, we created Kung Fu transfers. So you can do this exact same thing. You can come create your own website and start selling transfers and then just source them from us. So we have them for $19.99. You can sell them for a $10 profit and just charge shipping to the customer. Boom, bam, knock it out. But once you do that and that person purchases a transfer from you, you have to learn how to set it up. Because if you don't know how to set it up, you're gonna be paying us $25, then you're gonna try to charge your customer, and it's best that you learn how to set it up. So that's what this video is gonna be about. So first thing you do, once you download the image, a lot of people are gonna go, well, let me pull it up in Canva. And you're gonna do this, and we see this all the time, and people come in here, and they go to create a design, and they just click something randomly, and then they go to upload, files, and they will upload, so see gang sheet, and they will come in here, it'll upload in Canva, and even in Canva, it's gonna look good because Canva is not the right type of software to check resolution. And let's make this a black background just so we can see a little more depth. So this is how it's supposed to look. And even if I zoom in, it still looks decent. But if I were to come in here into Canva and see like this, we're at 500%, you can see that there's pixelization. You can see that there's pixels. So this is how it's gonna print. And I hope that everybody else out there looking to use Canva to set up, look, this right here looks really clear and I'm at 500%. This actually looks really clear. And I'm gonna pull this up in AI and you're gonna see the difference. This is not good at all. So we say zoom in at 300%. So even 300% would give you a false sense of hope. Like, oh no, this image right here is clear. Oh man, this one's clear. These are really good images, right? That's what you would think if you don't have the right type of software. And that's why in this business, if you're gonna be doing transfers, even for yourself, even if you're not flipping the transfers, if you're gonna be doing them for yourself, you wanna make sure that you can see the resolution of every image that somebody sends you, or the resolution of every image that you download yourself. Because you may get an image from Etsy and it may say PNG or high quality, and then you get it, and if all you have is Canva, you can't check the resolution. So like I said, we just seen how clear this right here looks, right? This one doesn't look too clear, it's a little pixelated. This one definitely has pixels showing, but this one looks amazing. Even at 500, it still looks good. Now let's pull it into AI. So we're gonna go over here to AI. I actually already have this because I've worked on it. Now this is that same image in AI. Now again, it's 22 by 24 because he knows how to set up a gang sheet. So the artboard that we brought it in is not 22 by 24, but if I were to come over here, hit file, hit new, and I actually don't have a 22 by 24 artboard made in this computer, so let's make one together. Your width, you're gonna do 22. Your height, you're gonna do 24. And we already are CMYK, we're at 300 DPI. You're just gonna hit create. Come back over here, we're gonna drag this onto our new artboard, and bam, it should fit perfect. Bam, it fits perfect. He does have a little room down here, but it doesn't matter. He was able to create his gang sheet. So this right here, we would actually export as a PNG and just print it, right? that's what we would do. We would export as a PNG. Well, most companies out there are just gonna say, okay, great, you uploaded this, it fits, and they would just print it. You would never get an email knowing that your image is at really poor quality. And again, like I said, Texas Q is well aware of that. So let's zoom in 300%. Let's find this image, and there we go. Look at all the pixels, all that blurriness. You can actually see all the blurriness, all the pixels, and that's how it would print. This is not a vectored image. Now we could vector it, but it would be per image versus the gang sheet. So let's zoom out to 150. Let's zoom out a little bit more. So see the line? You would have to vector this, and by vector, you would have to recreate the entire thing. So this is why you need AI. Even, let's check out this image. This is why you need AI or even Photoshop to check the resolution of these images, because when I printed them and I have them, they look horrible printed. And he, like I said, he's well aware of this. He is extremely well aware that these images look horrible. And again, if you have AI, some images you can sometimes vector a little bit with an image trace, quick image trace. It might do the whole thing. It's going to turn into black and white, and then maybe we can do high fidelity photo. This might do it a little bit, sharpen those lines up just a hair, but there are a lot of colors and it's working with 4 different images. And basically what you're watching right now is AI built into Adobe Illustrator, trying to recreate the image with as many colors as possible and with as much detail as possible. But now this image has a white outline. We can zoom in and we can see that a lot of these lines still aren't kind of sharpened up. And you know, that's what, if I had the original image, I could definitely vector them. But even if we come in here, we hit expand, now we can just hit ungroup, and then we can try to delete all the white. Come in here, hit delete, and see, it's still so bad. It's still so bad. And this is what takes us a very long time to finish a lot of people's images, because people will send us an image from a cell phone and see even in here, it's super bad. Can delete all that white, but look at all this. And I give him, Texas Q, you know, all the kudos in the world for being able to come in here and delete all the black. But this right here is why you have to have software like Illustrator or or Photoshop in order to check people's resolution. It's extremely vital to the process. Now let me come in here and show you guys an image where I went and I created a vector out of, and we used, you know what, this one's actually one of my favorites. This one too, but so this right here, I downloaded this image from an AI auto generator, and then I vectored it to the best of my ability. And as you see, we're at 315% or 335%, and there's no pixelization. And again, these are the images that we have on our DTF, on our UV DTF example. This one here, this one came out amazing. And again, I can zoom in as far as I want, and we're not gonna see any pixels. So 300%, a little bit right there, you see a little bit, but look how smooth these lines are right here. A little bit right there. But again, whenever I print these, they come out truly amazing. I think I got one more to kind of show some compare and contrast. Let's see this one. I really like the colors. Yeah, I think this one's really good too. We're at 300%. Let's go down 300, boom. And again, I had to go through and manually do all these, and these are gonna be some of the issues that you face when you have an AI generated image. And then you're gonna have to use Photoshop or something like that to delete a lot of the background and the black in the image and stuff like that. But so this is just a quick video to show you guys what to do in the what to do in the process, each step from going from your website to somebody purchasing it and then sending you those images. If they're coming from Canva, and we can even use this same sheet, if they're coming from Canva, these images that are in Canva are gonna be perfect. As long as whenever you go to export it, the person who has Canva Pro, and they're able to take it from 1080 by 1080 all the way over to 3375 by 3375, and they export it like that. Then it's going to export extremely well, or they can come in here and export as an SVG. That'll export really well. Now, her image might not be good quality, but these images right here will be good quality. And if it's exported as an SVG, you will be able to rearrange their gang sheet. But that's only if they have, that's only if they have Canva Pro. A lot of people come here, they'll type in Google, and then they'll type in, let's just type in football images. They'll type in football images, they'll come over here to images, and they'll take like this right here, and this is actually high quality. It's 1300 by 733. I mean, yeah, by 733. Let's type in, let's see if we have any poor quality images. Nope, that's high res. That's high res. Here we go. 500 by 330. So it'll look good here. We'll save this image. They'll come in here to Canva, open up. Oh no, I don't want to open it up there. I'm gonna upload, boom, boom, upload it, and be like, oh, well, yeah, this looks good. Or they'll just send us this image, period. And again, even if you zoom in, look how bad it is. If you zoom in and it gets all distorted like that, that's not a good image. Let me show you guys one that we have like this just jotted. When I zoom in here, it's extremely clear, and I'm at 500%. It's vectored. I vectored this myself. Even these images at 500%, look how clear that is. Look how clear the lettering is. These are vectored PNGs. Now again, the images behind them, they're not supposed to be that high res because it's like a graphic tee, but if you notice, the text is extremely sharp at 500%. So at the very least, if you're using Canva, zoom in all the way to see the resolution, and then make sure that whenever you're exporting, you are exporting at the highest resolution that you can. You want to be able to drag this all the way over, but you need the Pro account in order to do that. But once again, we'll go ahead and delete this. Whenever we bring this image into AI, we will come in here, we will hit open, we will drag, find that image right there, boom. I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna come over here, and people ask us for this all the time. And they'll be like, well, it looks good on my phone. On your phone, yeah, this is gonna look great, but it's not gonna be able to print. You can't print this. And then, you know, people are gonna ask you, well, how do I remove the background? Well, that's gonna cost, because even if you try to do it in Canva, you know, is it gonna remove the background perfectly? You never know. This one it did, but maybe you wanted the other two players there. And again, look at the resolution. It's extremely bad. It did remove the background pretty well, but the resolution is really bad. And you can't vector a real life photo. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope that I was able to really kind of touch on a lot of subjects, because this conversation is really endless whenever it comes to resolution and checking the resolution, but you see the 3 programs I have: Illustrator, Photoshop, Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro for video editing, Photoshop for pictures, AI for pictures and setting up the gang sheet. That's what we do. So hopefully you guys like this video. Please stay tuned, check out all the other videos on the channel. I know I kind of flew through this. I know I was kind of fast, but I'm fast because you guys are gonna have to be the ones to go through, download the software, look up the videos that we have and that thousands of other people have of how to check resolution of an image. We also have videos of how to set up your own gang sheet. Maybe I'll do one next of how to set up your gang sheet in AI. It's a required software. You're only gonna be able to get away with setting up gang sheets in Canva for a certain amount of time. But again, when it comes to image quality, image manipulation, changing things and stuff like that, you're definitely gonna wanna use AI, because with a vectored image, ever since we vectored this, now I can change this color to black if I want to. See, now that this image is vectored, I can't do that in Canva. I can change this to any color that I want. Now, if I want to change the hood of the car, if I want to change this piece of the car to brown, I totally could. Again, you can only do this with a vectored image, and it's only vectored if I can touch each line. All right, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave all your comments down below. Thank you, peace.